Lucid dreaming versus daydreaming. Are they exactly the same thing? Are they similar but somehow different? Or are they something completely different? If you've been following me for a while and you're familiar with lucid dreaming, you already know the answer to this. But I get this question a lot on my channel, especially on my lucid dreaming guides. A lot of people say, why not just daydream? Or isn't this just daydreaming that you're talking about? And so I want to answer that question once and for all. So let's start with daydreaming. What is daydreaming? Well, Wikipedia says daydreaming is the stream of consciousness that detaches from current external tasks when attention drifts to a more personal and internal direction. So daydreaming can be getting distracted and caught up in your internal thoughts. You're in class, you're supposed to be listening to a teacher, but your mind has started drifting off to things that you're going to do at the weekend and start thinking about that. Or it could be internal imagery as well. You could be visualizing something. You could be visualizing where you want to go on holiday. You could be reliving past memories. Daydreams can be anywhere from really lifeless and dull and not involve images whatsoever. They can just be thoughts. Or they can be images that are really quite clear. The thing is though, at most they're just that. Images, thoughts and feelings. Daydreams require your attention. You have to actually be focusing on them for them to persist. And, they're just things that you're seeing or feeling or whatever. You're not detaching from your surroundings in any way. So, you're completely aware of your body. You're completely aware of what's going on around you. You might not be consciously focused on it. So, when you're daydreaming in class, you might not notice that the teacher has called your name immediately. But it's not like you're completely disconnected and can't hear them. It's just your attention is focused elsewhere. Daydreaming, of course, always happens when you're awake. You are fully awake when this happens. You might be very distracted. You might be very absorbed in this daydream, but you are awake. You're there. You're sitting or laying down or whatever. You might even be standing up. You're awake. You're not in bed asleep. On the other hand, lucid dreaming is something that happens when you're asleep. And it is the experience of knowing that you're in a dream. That's really all lucid dreaming means. You don't necessarily have to have good dream control skills or the best dream recall or any of that. If you know that you're in a dream while you're in a dream, then that is a lucid dream. It's as simple as that. Now, lucid dreams, like I said, happen when you're asleep, not while you're awake. So first major difference right there. A daydream happens while you're awake, a lucid dream happens while you're asleep. But also, because you're asleep, just like your regular dreams, it is just a regular dream where you know that you're dreaming, you are disconnected from your body completely. You can't feel your body laying there in bed. You can feel a dream body instead. This kind of fictional body that you're subconsciously creating for yourself to navigate the dream with. So you feel like you're actually there inside the dream. Now, daydreams can be very vivid. You can almost get lost in them in that sense that you sort of feel like you're partly there, like when you're reading a good book or you're reliving an old memory or something, but you never disconnect and actually go there. Lucid dreaming, on the other hand, just like your regular dreams, involves a complete disconnect from your normal body and senses, leaving you completely immersed in this world. The best thing that I could compare it to is the simulations in the Matrix, where Neo goes into these simulations. They look and feel real. It's like you're actually in a real place, except that it's not. It's not an actual real place. Same thing for your lucid dreams. If you go and visit Egypt in a lucid dream, you're not in Egypt in the real world. It is just in your head in a dream, but it can feel real. You can put your hand in the sand, you can pick up a handful of sand, and it feels as if you've picked up a handful of sand. The next thing to note is that dreams are created by your subconscious. So while you might need to make a conscious effort to, use dream control or to walk around or to fly or whatever it is that you want to do, the dream itself persists without your kind of interaction with it. When you're visualizing something, you're actively imagining it. In a dream, your subconscious is creating the world around you. So while you might have to make an effort to keep the dream stable and keep it from collapsing, you're not the one that has to, paint the whole picture of the world around you. Your subconscious handles that all for you. So these are very, very different experiences. I think the simplest way to compare the two experiences is as follows. Daydreaming is basically like sitting down and imagining what it would be like to go on holiday to, say, Ibiza. And lucid dreaming is booking a ticket, going there and actually experiencing it for yourself. Another way of comparing it might be watching a video of a music festival on YouTube. You know, you want to go to a particular music festival, so you look up a video of it on YouTube and you listen and you can hear the music and it's an experience. But it's not the same as actually going there. Going there would be the lucid dream, watching the video would be the daydream. Hopefully that answers the question, but if it didn't, no, they're not the same thing. They're not particularly similar. They have some mild similarities, but they're very, very different things. And if it's lucid dreaming that you're more interested in than daydreaming, then I actually have a complete course where you can learn how to do it, you learn how to lucid dream, you learn reality checks, you learn how to actually control your dreams once you get there, so that it's not just an experience of, hey, I know I'm dreaming, what now? But you actually know, how to fly, how to spawn things, how to do whatever you like. If you want to check out that course, there'll be a link in the top right hand corner or down in the description below. Anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you subscribe and enable notifications. If you want to support the channel, check out my Patreon page. And if you want to keep watching, pick one of the videos on screen, go watch that, and I'll see you soon. Take care.